Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to figure out. Still getting some loss, so this can get turned off. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Okay. This is better. Yeah, much better. Kula, Raha, Lamati. With your help, I was able to not only bond with my parents, but know the joy of sharing a meal with them besides. And for that, and so much else, I thank you. As my parents told us, the cavern inside the volcano is the place for learning about Milala's ancient homeland, but I'm hoping to yield more information as well. I like that it said something, but it was like, it's not been in the chat that long. Prior to that, created the Endless, and living memory is also like their... As living... As living memory is likely also their creation, I expect that they would carefully curate any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out nonetheless. And I'm for it, of course. Seeing as the key once belonged to the Milala, it couldn't hurt to ask them about it. Right then, let's head inside. I am still just plummeting frames right now. I have something on that I don't normally have on. Let me try something real quick. I don't like losing this many frames. It's really bothersome. Come on. There we go. See if that makes a difference. Quite a mythical atmosphere here. Is this what the Milala's homeland was like? Ding ding, correct. What's going on? The ancient home of the Milala people is recreated here in the exact detail thanks to the marvels of FFXIV. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folks of all proportions. Oh, that's funny. There was the Picto or the Viper? Oh, shoot. That man's in an ad. Viper, okay. Ah, but I have neglected to introduce myself. I am a guide for this facility, the Step of the Speaker. I shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embark upon an educational journey. There's even a guide. How considerate. All right then. As we wander around, if there's anything that we do not understand, we'll be sure to ask you. This is incorrect. Visits for our facility take the form of a quiz tour, so the correct answer is follow the instructions for your guide. That is yours truly. Sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm sure with both enlightening and entertaining, we'll let them guide us. Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through the passageway to the chamber beyond. If I may have your attention. You stand within the shrine of the Milala, a migrant people who roamed until they found new land to call their own. According to folklore, they originally hailed from a paradise of eternal summer. Alas, they had no choice but to abandon it when a great calamity froze overseas. Welcome back, everybody who's in ads. The speaker, their spiritual leader, guided them to safety, and she is enshrined here in the sacred relic she wields. In this place, they perform rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they might return to their ancestral home. Yeah, okay, I'll mark you for Viper. That's fine. I need to start a new sheet anyways for giveaways. In this place, they perform rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they would turn their a sacred relic. That must be the key used to initiate interdimensional fusion. Interdimensional fusion? If such wonderful power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, it's time for a history quiz. Ugh, here we go. There are 4 bazaars in this room. Each one is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe the statement to be true, then you light the brazier. If operating the by operating the panel, simply yes. Further ado, please nominate a representative to begin. If there are no objections, let's have Kula do the honors. Go on, take a look at the panels, my friend. They're tests. Okay, Brazier of Homecoming. When lightning threatened the world, the Milala turned to our relic once more, invoked its power, opened a portal, and returned to our ancient homeland. That is... no. Owing to our innate gift of arcane calculations, we Milala do not use transformed etrotope into a miraculous tool, but excelled in its study besides, such as despite originally being outsiders, we were favored by the rulers of many nations. No. pray fervently upon the sacred relic. The speaker opened a portal through which the people fled. However, she alone had to remain behind in order for the power to be sustained. No. Long ago, our people dwelled on isles of eternal summer, where the flowers ever bloomed, yet eternity did not last, and the calamity turned bounteous waters into barren ice. This is true. I think the only one I'm not sure about is this one. I know the other two are not true. Well, let me see. Seems safe to assume. Okay. Remember, you must light the braziers whose statements you believe are true. Are you ready for your answers to be judged? Yes. Very well. Let the judging begin. You've chosen poorly. You are welcome to try again, however, think well. So then it's this one. It's the only one I wasn't quite sure. There, yeah, that was the one I wasn't sure. Good job, Cool. I knew you could do it. Taken at face value, the information would suggest here that the Milala had simply migrated from a distant land. We know better, but we know better. We are aware existence of shards and umbral calamities in interdimensional fusion. For an event that froze the seas, the fifth umbral calamity comes to mind, which used to usher in the age of the endless frost. A legend holds that during that age, the entire population of the South Sea Isles vanished overnight. Kula, in the course of your adventures, might you have learned aught of this legend? Not only did you visit the shrine of the forgotten people of Alo Alo, but you did battle with the statue of the speaker as well. The things you get up to never ceases to amaze me. That's cool. So like, if you hadn't done Alo Alo, you wouldn't have had that interaction. I'm on the wrong screen. Really? The art of Archimanima, too, traces its roots in the calculations of the South Sea Islanders. We cannot outright conclude that these people were Milalas. There are at least enough points of similarity to support the theory. Ahem, if you have mused to your satisfaction, let's move on to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits. How many of these quizzes are there? More than there should be. What's up, Snugs? Look, it's a pineapple. It's not a pineapple. We have come to the most enigmatic location in the museum. Nice. While it is known that the speakers rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows the purpose it serves, even the Milalas themselves. That's rather curious. Isn't it though? Some have suggested that this place is purely a creation of the facility's designer. That didn't actually exist in the Milala homeland. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the wall are masks that represent the emotions of men. Interesting. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? So there's... Jesus. There's so many. That's the last one already? Something tells me we're not going to be as simple. This is not going to be as simple as it sounds. Please take your time No time you require. There shall be here already the answer. Okay. So I don't know how far I can go down. Can I fall? No. So different. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. I'm going 4. Seriously? I thought it was 6. Like Kula said, I believe it is 4. As do I. And the correct answer is... 4. Congratulations to 3 of you. Damn, where the hell was I amiss? That concludes the quiz tour of the steps of the speaker. I thank you for visiting your tour today. Eagerly look forward to your next. So we're missing, like, literally all the history. There's literally no history here.
Finished at last. Gods, I'm exhausted.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source. But what is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery. By augmenting it with electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why. But remember this. The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves. And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls. We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
They know.
Yes.
They realize.
We have. But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
Of course, my dear.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryl, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered.
The 4-year-old just got in
in our
trouble. Sounds like
absence.
she got put in timeout.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
You already have a beautiful name, but if we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest Maya. We love you more than life itself.
Maya. My name is Maya.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this. Kryl, Maya, Baldessian must press on. Press on and... Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
If I may confide in you, Kula, I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Terral. I was afraid that what I might discover, perhaps I'd learn nothing, or worse, that my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth, and I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up Pictomancy, and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Kula, for trusting me with your life and the walk with me all this way. Well, all I want to say is, I'll see this through. Rather, we'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Come, let's catch up with the others. Yes, frame numbers are much better now. I'm much happier with these frame numbers. Started a little high in the beginning, but evened itself out. We're at 0.5% loss in the entire stream so far, so I am much happier having reset. I can't wait to eventually get rid of this potato laptop in favor of an actual desktop. give me 1 second, guys, before we continue. Oh, God damn it. Battery medium. All right. Come on. There we go. I was gonna say, I know you can do it. The others have told me all. I'm glad Kryl could bid her parents a proper farewell. Now then, I ask you this question for the second to last time. Are you ready to shut down the terminal? Yes. Yes, yes I am.
You know how to do it.
It's like, if you could send me your address so that I can label this, this Viper keychain after stream, I will package it up right now. You could DM it to me in Discord, that would be great. Look, it's already boxed, it's already in its envelope. Take my glasses off? I don't know where to put them. Over there. My hope is to get these out either tomorrow morning, depending on if stream gets out today in time. Thank you. Okay. Really, really crude humor. But what if, because it says something like, if the soul is willing to reach beyond the destruction, then it will. What if one of her parents just like stayed alive? Like just one. I was just like, nah, I don't want to die. Interested to know what's going on with Arendelle. That's what I'm kind of big interested on. Okay. Are you alright, Cryo? I am. I choose to forge on no matter what. And I've had the courage to do so because of all of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I must say, the closer we get to the end, the faster time seems to be passing by us. Come, let us head for the fourth and final zone. By now, you know how to get there, yes? Yes, we do. Excellent. This time, I'd like you to quickly check on the Meso terminal, so I'll meet you at the Gate of Remembrance. Come, everyone. Alright, so there's 2 here. Okay. I wasn't expecting 2 in this area. There it is. A restless Minola. Straight across, so I need to hit this one up here. See if we can find this spot. It's right here. Aiding the Lala. God, so I thought that was the end of me. Took every drop of courage I had mustered. Thankfully, the little ones managed to escape. I kind of wonder what the beast tribes or the tribal quests or the alliance unity things that they're gonna be. So like I can probably foresee, what are they calling them now? I don't even remember. Society relations. Yeah, societies. What the societies are going to be. Probably because they're going to use some kind of human society. And so they can't use beast tribes or tribal quests. So I'm going to guess... so let's think about this. Go away. So I'm gonna guess probably the endless will probably be one. There'll be some form of endless that'll be left after we leave. All I want to do is a relaxing reprieve in the Opal Springs. Yeah. The endless would be a good one. I think the Pelu will probably be the crafter one or the gatherer one. And then so I'm gonna say the Pelu will be the crafted one. If it's not the goblins that are the crafted one. And then for gathering, the Mamajal maybe? Yeah, that would be a good one for gathering. Since the whole thing with them, Hanu, they had the gathering. Yeah, they had the gathering for Hanu. I think the Mamajal is a better pick for gathering, given that we are giving them new plants to plant, like new gathering things. Like we're helping them set up their gathering society. So like I think about it in the same way that like the crafters were done for the bunnies in the last expansion. Like as we were crafting them new areas of their little plot. No, the bunnies in Endwalker. The Loporits, yeah. Going the wrong way. So I would say probably the Mamajal, and just have like help them grow like their garden and whatnot. And then maybe the Pelu because that would give you like the first grouping for crafters, and like their thing is crafts and their like selling of crafts and whatnot. They might utilize that like trade system for the quests that they brought back. Feels like they just did a lot with it that like for that short little bit of MSQ, it might be able to be reused for something along those lines. And maybe they change up society, so like you're making things to trade and the trade gives you your points, right? But yeah, I would say endless for the battle crafts. Oh, I already looked at this. So why? Yeah, I'm pretty confident on those. It could go either way though. Like yeah, like you said, the Hanu could be gathering because of like the seed, you know, that stuff. There were times like it really felt like they're trying to like mess with you because there were a number of times. Oh, it's up there. That I felt like it would have been a great opportunity to kind of screw people over and force them to do gathering. It was like, go get trees. All right, well, then I guess we're cutting down trees. Yeah, that was my thought. Like this is the name to societies makes like an adjustment. All right, so this will bring us down to one left, which will be the quest ender. Like the MS2 questing. And then we'll have 2 more Aether Currents to get. and then we'll be done. So we'll walk out of Dawntrail with all of the flight available. Yeah, I mean, those are all fair guesses too. I wonder if it could be... Oh, nice. Yes, I think that's all I have to do here. Those are all, I mean, they're all good guesses. As far as I can tell, we still have some leeway with the Muso terminal. Meaning, you can carry on getting to know the Endless in the last zone. Wings Path Gardens, it's called. It's breathtakingly beautiful. And that's where your memories are stored, yes? That's right. I left it last so that I could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? Ooh, a great idea has just occurred to me. And what might that be? I'll save it for after we arrive on the other side. See you there. Something doesn't pass the sniff test, right? Are generally less than great. Hey, Aaronville. As much as I want to grant your mother her wish, I also want to respect yours. When all's said and done, I want you to be happy. I hope you know this. I know. I know. Karchina's not only his mother, she's his mentor as well. It can only make it harder for him to say goodbye. Let's go. For now, we'll keep doing what we've been doing, seeking out Endless and learning what's dear to them. I didn't even get a chance to walk. God dang it, man. It's the gemstone. Gargantua hide, okay. Bleep bloop, error verification system initialized, user registration confirmed. Greetings and welcome to Wings Path Gardens, the sanctuary for exploration and discovery. The marvels of nature world await you. It's green.
If I could have everyone's attention. I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words. Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled. Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends. As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud. As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before. I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life.
Kapiwa.
Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies. What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish. I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen before. I just know it.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you might say that. Thank you. Windspath Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent. Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention. But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here. Wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
Her outfit is kind of cute, not gonna lie. The little glasses that keep her straps together.
Absolutely not. We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave? You cannot ask that of me.
Oh, Ellen Neshpir. Please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us. Better that than a sad goodbye, surely.
Alright. With your consent, let's begin our adventure. Naturally, we'll go about this. While we go about this, feel free to continue to befriend Endless, and make sure you absorb the delightful scenery. West. Alright, so let's get ourselves closer to the Aetherite, which I'm sure we will be. This is really pretty. This particular garden is called Bloom of Discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. And they are all actual plants? They are indeed. These specimens were brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation, and the calamity has pushed them to the brink of extinction. So this zone is a great conservatory. Precisely. My dear Kryl, here you'll find flora and fauna, the likes of which no longer exist elsewhere. Doesn't the thought just set your heart aflutter? I suppose. I expect some creatures I encounter outside of Tural may have cousins in this world. While I'm no expert on the life and the reflections, it seems that for an interesting study to compare them. I wonder if the plants will stay after you shut everything down. Now that's the idea. Leave it to my pupil to think of such. And now he shuts back down again. Here, we have not only a world's traversing adventurer and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of Charlene's finest finest scholars besides. It's a veritable gathering of inquisitiveness. I'm thrilled to be a part of it. To begin with, I'd like you to scout out the vicinity and report back to me with any points of note. It would be a good opportunity to speak with the locals. They're bound to be familiar with the area after all. As Ellen Ship has suggested, it would be interesting to compare the creatures here with those of the native source. So I've never ventured outside of Tyrell, so I look forward to your insights. Just leave it to us. I've only ever been to Charlene myself, but I like to think that I know interesting when I see it. Alright, so let's do this. 199 west. There it is. They're little armadillos with big tails. They're agavoids. They're agave monsters. That's kind of cool. 408 north. So let's see if we can even make it there. There's the crystal. A timberman. Timber. Now west. Okay, we'll go west after we grab this crystal. Basil. Now listen here. My ancestors aren't actually Alexandrian, but I hail from a place called Kote Piti. They had some unique customs there. For instance, when greeting someone, you had to say Lali Ho in spirited manner. Our settlement was famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. It was so enormous that when you stood at its base, the roots covered the ground and went beyond the horizon. The terminal here at Wingspan Gardens is apparently inspired by that very tree, the Lifa tree it was named. But it may not be real, but it's nice to have a memento for posterity. That is a combination of two different forms of Lawless. That's kind of cool. Northwest. Oh, won't let me jump. Don't be like that. I can survive. There we go. Northwest, this way. I'm gonna laugh if I needed to be up on the thing to get it. I wouldn't be surprised, but I would kind of be surprised a little bit. Northeast. Really? East. Southeast. There it is. I see it. Alright, all that's left is gonna be the last quest. And then we'll be done. Then we'll be able to fly. Did you know that even the water here is created using electro? The initial production is too pure, though. The adjustments have to be made so that the composition resembles what was found in the natural environments. That's just one of many things they do to create an ideal condition for these plants to thrive. I don't know what is to become of the world outside the barrier, but I should like to visit a lovely spot such as this in real life. Speaking of lovely spots, have you been to the top of the lookout there? It's a great vantage point, and there's also a food stall in case you're hungry. Can't eat your silly food. The flower garden appears to be miraculously maintained, if not by Endless, then by machines. You see a creature wandering about that resembles a treant native to the 12 Woods. I guess I do. Oh, hello there. What am I doing, you ask? Looking at the trunk. See the plants within the capsules? These are specimens that either can't survive in a wingspan garden or would become invasive and disruptive to the ecosystem. The capsules recreate the condition they require from the tropical frigid climes while keeping them isolated. In this way, any and all plant life can be preserved forever, just like outside. Welcome back, Kula. Kryl has just delivered me the most fascinating report. You have some engaging impressions you'd like to share too, I hope. Well, that's all very interesting indeed, but I must say, I'm most fascinated by the ambulating trees. While they're similar creatures in Neuropatra, you could tell me more about these treants as you know them. They're native to the 12's Wood. They prey upon even wolves. Is that so? To maintain the ecosystem here, I imagine there are creatures that serve as their prey. The management of ecosystems. It's called to mind Labyrinthos, does it not? It does. Lest you wonder, Labyrinthos is a storage facility deep beneath Trellian that contains the recreation of temperature climate zones. Such a place exists? Amazing. By and by, did anyone catch sight of the large scalekin? Large scalekin, you say? What does it look like? Nothing I've ever seen, but it's a rodent form that walks on all fours. If it's a rodent, it wouldn't it make it a beastkin? No, it's covered in scales, one that appears to mimic succulent plants. By that, it would definitely classify as a Scalekin. Well, it's hard to say for certain without seeing it. Why don't you show me? Very well. It was the flower fields earlier. Should be still near. Head over there, and then when I find it, we'll see who's right. You two should come along too and lend us your opinions. Go on ahead, Kula. I'll let the others know and then join you. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. About a species resembling an ecovore you encountered on the first. That's the one there. I see. At a glance, it certainly looks to have both scales and bee skin. Let's examine it more closely, shall we? Tell me your observations. Covered in plant-like scales. That was the first thing I noticed. I dare say those scales are for hiding in foliage. Having studied it, I believe that the scales upon its back are in fact a unique form of hide. Rather than being shed, it grows with the creature. You may be right. If we consider that along with the other characteristics, such as its face and hands, it's more likely to be a beastkin, like you said. A physical examination would be needed to confirm this beyond a doubt, but I'm satisfied simply having seen it. Seems you alone were familiar with those species. Where did you encounter it? Fairy Kingdom on the first? Kula has been on the very edge of existence. He has seen life others could only imagine. Amazing. Creation truly holds no end of mysteries. How I'd love to see them all. The life beyond the bounds of our star and planet both. Looks like we're having fun. Hearing about the unknown never fails to rouse me. I felt the same way when Ketaram and Galuf treated me to the tales of their travels. You've met my grandfather too? Oh, didn't I mention that already? Happened to have business with Galujaja, and we met in Tuliula. Little did I know that the tiny babe he was cradling would return as you. To think that our paths had already crossed all these years ago. Not only yours and mine either. Aline Sheppa was there too, you know. I don't remember. It's quite fine if you don't. It was actually because of Galfus told me about Charlayan that I urged Ellen Sheppa to take up gleaning. My fussy bun was growing up dour and withdrawn, and it was when I was at my wit's end that I recall your grandfather's story about gleaners. Seeing the world through their adventures would inspire the change for the better, I believed. I'm sorry, I was dour and withdrawn? If you ask me, you still have some work to do, but it's because you're that way. It's because you're that way that you're with us now. I am, for one, am grateful. Let's keep moving, shall we? There's a facility I've been wanting to visit. The Sorrento Museum of Nature. They're supposed to have creatures that take you on leisurely flights. There's just one problem. It seems only 3 can fly at one time. Then you and Aaron Bell should go. The rest of us simply have other things that we can do. There's room for one more. Why don't you come with us, Kula? It's settled. The museum is at the bottom of the ramp that runs west of Linode Eros. Come on. Here it is, the Solera Museum of Nature. The main building is closed due to aether shortage, but I'm happy they're still offering leisure flights. And these are the fellows that will bear us. How adorable. It's a capybara! Those are cute. They don't look capable of flight. Ah, come now. You know better than to judge a creature by its appearance. This will be great. I just know it. Capybara. Alright, here's the last quest for flying here. Indeed it is. Bearing you will be an admirable Maywapiaras who are especially trained by a Tulian friend. Just say the word and we'll send you up and away. And there you have it. Shall we then? Are you ready? Then go up. Go ahead and mount up. The Mirawapiaras fly a set route, so you need to only relax and enjoy the views. Yes, ride the Mirawapiaras. How exhilarating. I'll be damned, they really do fly. Hey, the way we're flying in formation, we look like migratory birds, except we're on giant rodents. Speaking of migrating birds, the mallard is where your name comes from. Did I mention that? I knew that, but I learned it from the Shamnasis, not from you. A migrating bird that can fly anywhere it desires, even across the ocean to distant continents. And you've done just that, my clever mallard. I do thank you to not call me that. Oh dear, is it over already? Time really does fly when you're having fun. What a joy seeing living memory from up high. And that was wonderful. An experience worth saving for the very end. You two enjoyed yourself as well, I trust? It was enjoyable enough, I suppose. From all fussy bun, that's from my fussy bun, that's high praise. I'm glad I invited you and Kula. Thank you for indulging me. If I could, I'd go for another 100 rides, but I must settle for just one. It is time we headed to the Aero Terminal. If there are things you still wish to do, you'll want to do them now. When you're ready, make your way along the path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. She's only a facsimile construct of her memories. I understand this, but when she's right there and alive and spirited as you've ever known her, how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to erase her? Does she even know how it tears me up? I think I went the wrong way. I did. I can already tell. I need to go this way.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself so. No, I'm selling it short. This was even better. And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy.
Jeez.
Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself, and then disappearing.
Eleneshpia, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature. Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum. But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
How could I be happy?
I was actually quite scared, you see. Scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Eleneshpia. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
And those feelings will live on.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began. You were right, of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place. So I bid you leave your dreams with me. And no, I'll go where you couldn't go, and do what you couldn't do. I will.
Yeah, I think GCD for Warrior is going to be like
Look at you.
225 or
All
22
grown up and
or 230. We're not doing any kind of double weaving as part of our. We're not required to do any kind of double weaving as part of our GCD, so I think 225 or 230 will be
so
fine.
Much more ahead. A world of experiences await you, each a lesson of its own.
I think when you look at when you end at the end,
You may know failure and burning regret.
yeah.
These two shall become beacons to guide you.
When you look at min-maxers, they're gonna be like
Hold
2,
your head high and
4,
carry on
2,
with
3, 5-ish. They want that crit, but they also want a little bit
Wherever
of.
your journeys take
Want to be able to
you,
get everything in that window.
keep me close to your heart, will you?
I'll have to do some experimenting. I'll have
I should
to
like to
drop
be-
my
To see what I haven't seen.
attacks and see how they hit. Like, what's the difference in the damage?
You will be, Mother.
Now, run along. And never forget that you're my pride and joy. I trust you all can handle the rest. Take care, and farewell.
All right, here we go. Shut it down. If there's anybody who is interested in joining for the last dungeon and trial, we are on Merilith. In Dynamis. I won't waver, not anymore. If you're ready yourselves, then so am I.
That makes all of them.
All that remains is to wait for the meso-terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
Oh nice, the plants are still around.
Please be advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. The ether of all residents will shortly be replenished. Be at ease. No action on your part is required. We thank you for your patience.
Wait, it's already begun?
Not a moment too soon. It's as if she's saying she won't let us do what we please anymore. Though our time here, we've come to know what it is Fiend seeks to protect, but it doesn't change what we have to do. Okay, so pick this up. It'll be dangerous. We shouldn't doubt or be prepared to resume. Goes without saying that we have to head to the meso terminal. Okay. So there's 2 spots I need to grab for flight. The named quest. This is it. We're finally finishing. My phone decided it wanted to play music. Why am I hearing Fisherman's Horizon? Freebird! Okay. No good. It seems we can't simply shut down the meso terminal like the others. Not surprising at the least. My mother did tell us defenses are tight, but she also left us a means of circumventing them, a program that will send your soul into the terminal's memory banks. Therein lies a virtual domain generated by Sphne's memories. So we would venture into this domain and then seek out to stop Sphene. If our souls are transferred in their entirety, dying in the domain would be no difference than dying outside. There's no guarantee of a safe return. Nonetheless, that's a risk we must take. We've already come this far, and I'll be damned if I'm going to turn back now. By meeting the Endless, I've gained a better understanding of Sphene and the burden she bears. I want to say a few things with her when we meet again, even if it doesn't necessarily make a difference. Whatever happens, we won't let Sphene walk her misguided path any longer. It's the duty as the living. All I can do is provide support. Mother has instructed me on her program as well as the world within the terminal, so I'll keep an eye on your bodies while you're gone. Should it come to it, though, I won't hesitate to call on our comrades outside. I'm acutely aware of my limits. Upon entering the terminal, we must certainly meet with fierce resistance from the defenses. Then there's Sphene herself. In order to initiate interdimensional fusion, she said she intends to erase her own memories. What manner of entity she will become as a result, none can say. As she invokes the key and opens the portal to the other world, she will have access to a vast amount of aether to bring to bear against us. We must be prepared for anything. Whatever we encounter won't change our objective, and it won't change what we'll do. Come, my friends, it's time to settle this. Alexandria is now accessible. All right. Here we go. Kind of surprised at the queue time. Let's see if we can get in the big volcano. I don't think we can. I think we're just outside of it. Yeah, we can't even go high enough. We cannot get higher. What's my GCD? I didn't even check. 246. Alright, so let's do some experiments. Let's get our Storm's Eye up. Alright, so 45. Let's see if we can get this. Alright, let's go up. This. 42. So, okay, so Kim, you're right. There's no benefit to using Infuriate in the window. So basically, it basically means that having it, yeah, it just changes the order at which you'd use your Infuriates, right? Because you would have to, you'd want to make sure you're getting Primal Rend. We're trying to figure out, so yes and no. So we're trying to figure out in previous expansions, it was called on Warrior to make sure that you ran on your 2-minute burst. You used Bolt Infuriates, all 3 Fell Cleaves, and your Primal Rend. That was the 6 moves basically that you would use in your 15-second, in your 15-second inner release window. There's now 7 things to do, and if you're at a 2-5. Yeah, you lose 660 pot for a 14 pot. Yeah. If you use, so right now you get, I don't know if you saw, Zerk, I don't know if you paid attention to what warrior changes there were, but if I use inner release and then I use primal rend, I get this primal runation, which is GCD, but it does a shit ton of damage. And then if you run this is the same 30, 39, 42-ish that you would get. So it's 7 moves that theoretically would go down the 2-minute burst window. But at a 2-5, you only have 6 to use. That's what they're saying. So GCD says Doom Nation. You can't get that other one in the window though. What's the GCD on that? Like, what's the GCD number on that? Because that's 7 GCDs in the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me pull this and share it with Kim. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. That last one is, that last Infuriate is outside the window. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Kim, you're correct. It's they're counting it as a 20-second burst, but inner release is only 15 seconds. Because if you go any faster, then the weaves get a little weird, and you lose it. I can't believe I'm at 10 minutes on this queue right now. Yeah. Yeah, that last one falls out of the window because it doesn't. So here's the comparison, right? So here's the damage hit, right? So Infuriate not in IR. That's 41. Infuriate in IR. It's 38. It's the same. The damage is the same. And then the other question is it's 246. So I don't have enough to get through it. So that's 43 and that's 44. So both of those can fall out of the burst window as well. So that still gives warrior play. Right? Like, if I'm moving and I can't afford to do a gap closer, I can still hold off my primal rend until after my my window if I have other skills I can fill. So it still gives me the flexibility. It could be the Infuriate, or it could be the Primal Rend. There's nothing there that says it has to be one or the other. Yeah, the gear I have now brings me to 246. But it brings us back to the you can be 245 or 250 conversation. All right, we're just waiting on healers. War debate here. No, 5-0 is still fine. I don't see how 5-0 isn't viable. Going back to the IR tooltip. It says increased damage dealt under the effects that raises crit or direct hit. Yeah, but IR inner release doesn't raise crit or direct hit. Yeah, it's taking into other people's buffs, but like I think finale repertoire is 20 seconds. I don't think it's 15. Right, that's what I'm saying. There's flexibility. There's flexibility in those moves. So if you have to move and you can't afford to do a gap closer in that moment, you could put in an Infuriate instead. You could put an Infuriate in that place instead. That's what I'm saying. You can do Primal Rend outside of IR and be fine. That is a castle. Yeah, you can do that, or you can flip Infuriate with Primal Rend. It's really based upon. Right, and that's kind of the flexibility I'm talking about. So it's fight based. Where you put your Primal Rends and your Infuriate file cleaves is entirely based upon where if you have movement requirements for Savage or Ultimate. Well, this is interesting. Jesus. Really? Yeah. So, yeah, you can basically float.
all is right with the earth.
If I smile, it is because you all smile for me.
Yay, political spam. Love it. I love me some political spam. Whoa, what the hell? File tile memory cache. Oh, fun. Foreign entity removal initiated. Wow, that's the first time I've seen that in a 4-man content. Splitting the tank with the party. Oh, I got hit by that. Yeah, I mean, you can't make it too hard though, because casual players who are just trying to get through MSQ are gonna have a hard time. I can see it in like Savage and stuff like that, and then this might be just they're using it as a test pool to try some stuff out, which is entirely feasible. This is only boss 1 too. This is pretty crazy. once again, we are on the final little couple things. So if you're interested in, this is going to be this. If you're interested in running the last trial, jump on over to Dynamis. I'm going to miss that. And we'll create a party finder to do the last trial.
You are my
Healer.
and I will protect you.
What the fuck?
The painful memories of war are laid to rest.
Smash. Okay. That was a ring offending.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Or you could just wait a half a fucking second. Jesus Christ, people are so impatient. Come here. Fucking morons. God damn, it's like, come on guys, just wait a hot minute, you're fine. I don't know what this is. Oh, well, that's not helpful. create a volcano right on top of your enemy. Do you wish that you could burn your enemy in a pool of hot lava that you created with a giant axe? Play warrior. That was timed perfectly. I like the timing on that. Real nice.
Fear not. You will all live on.
You will all live on.
And at the last, my final, endless.
Immunization protocol B2.
They've done it! They preserved the Queen! We can't give up! Not until we keep them puppet!
All right, here we go. Bleeding Edge Technology Eliminator. Feels like in? No, cross it.
Initiating final attack protocol. Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Ooh, that just murdered. We've witnessed a murder.
Annihilation.
Another murder.
Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation. Attempting total annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
Done. Good. The hell? Oh, he's doing roll quests. What's he doing? I don't want that. I don't want that. Alright, let's see what she is now.
Steen! Steen, listen to me, please!
I'm afraid she's gone.
Synchronization will soon be complete.
The hell?
Synchronization complete. Data for the endless fiend has been overwritten and reconfigured. All shall be well, henceforth and in perpetuity. Forever will I keep and cherish my people. To that end, I have removed the remaining checks upon my authority.
So we gunned him now, right? Is that what I'm hearing? We gunned him?
Gods!
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
Oh, wait! I still haven't set...
Be gone from my presence. According to Eliminator's battle data, you pose the single greatest threat.
You think?
As such, you will be erased here and now.
She thinks I'm special!
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I would have.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you. Is that concern or suspicion? If things should take a turn for the worse... Might I...
Holy gooch. I'm shutting you down. Whoa. What the fuck?
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
What is this? What is this bot? interfos. All right, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break really fast before we jump into this, because this is gonna be off the wall. Also gonna restart my stream deck because I can't use any of my buttons. All right, I will be right back. Who's ready to kick some ass? Take some names. Uh, 20-minute wait. Anybody interested in joining? I can always. I can always back out to bring in more peeps. No worries. There's no pressure, just offered. Really? Mine was PlayStation, so I didn't get a code. I wonder if I have to actually put a code in. I mean, I need to get the PC version. Yeah. I mean, I need to get the PC version, but I have the console version. And I actually need to get the PC version probably within the next day or two. I wonder if they're doing some kind of a deal right now. I don't need the collector's edition. Yeah, I just need the $40. I already have the collector's edition. I don't need it twice. That's the foreman vendor. Yeah, so Framer's Kit. Looks like just the Framer's Kit. At least for that one. Yep. I'll have to do a couple of quests to get that Framer's Kit. I don't have any of their... If I remember correctly, I spent all of my currency from these because I needed them for items for the unidentifieds. If I remember correctly. It's been a hot minute. So yeah, orchestration is one, and then Framer's Kit is the other. Everything else I have. Question is, can I buy? Oh, I got that. Yeah, I have everything else. I just want them to go back and fix this one. Just make a quest and fix it. And people want it. But yeah, I have them all fully capped. All allied, except for this one. Animation lock, nice. I love that. I want to move my thumbnail here, maybe. Let's see. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Hold on. That's kind of funny. That reminds me. Oh, this first tier is gonna be so good. So pumped to fight in a tournament. Damn, I might go back. If this hits 25 minutes, I'm going to go back. average eye level 6'9"? Come on, guys. Oh, these are the EXs. Got it. Jesus. I'm running. Oh, on the EX? Oh. Nice. This place is still just obliterated. Wow. Probably if I go back to my home world, it'll be there. So there's the capybara. This was the glam I was talking about. This is the one I thought for sure they were gonna have us do for the quest. There's nothing wrong with this. It's totally fine. The wrong key. There's the bike. I'm waiting on the car. You know this is going to be a mount. This is probably a raid mount, if I'm being totally honest. This car is probably a raid mount. Alright, I'm calling it. You ready? The first 4 fights is going to be this guy, multi-seater. The last 4 fights are going to be something to do with the fight itself. But this one, they're going to give you a golden one of these. It's the second set of fights. some cute housing gear. There's a fan. Alright, we're at 27 minutes. I am gonna cut duty. I'm gonna do this. Shit, can't do it that way. Spoiler screen. Log out. Yes. Turn to home. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Where did it go? Cut. Cut. Yeah. Those aren't beautiful. Where did the other one go? Where did you go? Excuse me, sir. Where the F did they go? Oh, Avery. 18294. 18294. Dude, these queue times are unbearable. What is going on? Perfecto. Alright. So now, let's go home. Hey, we did it! We did it! We're gonna do it! Here we go, here we go! Here we go, guys. We're in it.
Be at ease, everyone. Your ether will soon be replenished.
Nope. Not today.
I will suffer no interference. Disappear.
Oh, I'm so excited for this fight. That's 3 dead right there. Oh, I missed that. Forgot she has 4 hands.
I will show you the world beyond.
Oh, fun.
Deploying drone.
becomes the original. There. I have a feeling she's gonna use all 4 hands when she gets to the EX trial. Missed that burst. Okay. Why does this fight feel like it's taking for fucking ever? Oh, what the fuck? Shit. Well, that's new. I'll wait for this to go. There we go.
Do not be afraid. Death is not the end.
I disagree, game.
Activating reserve power.
It's like a weird limit cut. Oh, goody.
Is this a rift in reality? Has she lost control of the power? Sting! Listen to me! I understand. I do. And I know that you won't be swayed from your course. There's truly no other way to resolve this. Then face me. Not as a machine, but as the real you.
Lamachi.
This is what I desire, and I will not fail.
Oh, good. If you're gonna give her full health again, I'm gonna be really pissed. Oh, okay, good.
I can't bear to lose them. Not again.
I feel your pain, as if it were my own. At last, I think I know you. All of you.
to me now?
It's over, Steen. We will stop you.
No! I won't let you! I can't! I will protect my people's happiness!
Leave that burden with us now. We will bear it in your stead.
Woo! And I only died once. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think that's picked out.
Steen!
Your voice reached me, Lamachi.
Is it really you?
No, only in part. My memories as a living person are gone. I've been remade from those I had as an endless. However, I cannot remain long, for the meso-terminal will soon cease to function. Once, you wanted to know me, Lamachi. Let my last act be to give an honest accounting. I am, above all, sorry for the suffering I've caused your people and mine. I am ultimately powerless against the inevitable, unable to do aught but visit harm upon the innocent. I am, in the end, a pitiful, selfish creature. One that should never have been created.
You are merely a system created to sustain Alexandria. I think it's probably the most true.
Our nations are worlds apart, but they feel so close. Who knows what we could have accomplished had we walked together towards a shared future. And yet, could never be so. We each had our own to protect.
If only I had met you when I was still alive, then perhaps. But it's no use dwelling upon a miracle that didn't happen. Still, if there's one thing I hope you'll believe, it is this. Brief though it was, I treasured our time together. It pains me to think that its memory will disappear along with me. I know I have no right to ask this of you, but when I'm gone, my people, will you?
We'll take care of them. Don't worry. And we will never forget the Endless. Neither them, nor the time we spent with you. So be free of your burdens, Sphene. And sleep well.
I will. Thank you. Farewell, my beloved Alexandria.
Yes. Right in my pocket. Roll credits, baby.
So it was that the meso-terminal fell dark, and the Endless departed for oblivion's embrace. Their resplendent paradise was no more, as the memory sustaining it faded with the golden light. Even so, in a way, they live on. This I felt with conviction as I basked in the glow of a new dawn.
Somebody help! Been so much in love.
it remains to be seen how interdimensional fusion may have affected other reflections. Kryle's parents spoke of the power's capacity for both good and evil. I cannot help but wonder how Svin's deeds will be remembered by those they touched. The key that started it all was entrusted to the adventurer. Such an artifact certainly lies within the Scion's realm of expertise, and no objection was raised to their retaining it for research. By order of Vau Kona, the Sky Deep cenote was placed under the strict watch of the Landscapt. With the mighty Bakul Jaja among their number, they shall not want for strength, even in Soralja's absence. Upon learning of their queen's passing, the people of Alexandria mourned and wept. Having devoted herself to sparing them sorrow, the sight might well have moved Svin to tears. However, with Wuklamat carrying on her legacy, I have faith that her subjects will know joy once more.
Guys, we're gonna do one last giveaway. Before we wrap up for the day.
The news that young Gululja had succeeded his father as king was greeted with trepidation. Reception was also mixed when Wuklamat came forward to name herself as the boy's guardian. But the people were mollified to learn that Everkeep systems remained operational, and there would be no impact on their lives. One day, when he is older, Gululja will decide for himself what manner of ruler he will be. Till that day and beyond, may the path of the young king be illuminated by the love of family. Meanwhile, in Tuliyola, the people came together to hail their new Dawn servants' great victory. Having honored those they lost, they turned their attention to a brighter future and celebrated for 3 days and nights.
Life, take it slow and take a bite.
everything had been resolved, though. Those who had spent 30 years in the dome struggled to resume their former lives. This and a host of other challenges remained.
There you go.
But as the new Dawn servants continue to lead with strength and wisdom, the people may be assured that peace will endure.
I'm sorry, we haven't been able to talk properly. Oh, between the reconstruction work and Papa's funeral, I've hardly had time to breathe. But at long last, there's a lull in my duties.
Please.
You've done more for us.
Please let me fight her.
Ever hope
Please
to
let me like
repay.
actually fight her as like a
Thank you
spar.
from
That would
the
be sweet.
Bottom of my heart.
When we left Eorzea behind to take part in the contest, none of us could have predicted what complications would follow. You truly have a knack for finding trouble, my friend. And you wouldn't have it any other way.
So what's next for you? Assuming you're still set on leaving the Gleaner's life behind?
I'm off to fulfill my mother's dream, of course. Like she had intended, I'll embark on a journey in search of the unknown. She's sure to enjoy my stories when we meet again in the ethereal sea.
Well, well, sounds like a plan. But will you have the coin to get by?
I may no longer be a gleaner, but I still have contacts in Sharlayan. Contacts with deep pockets, always eager to pay for information on new or rare species.
You've got it all worked out. And what of you? Any new adventures in the offing? Regardless, until you're ready to leave, you're our guest here in Tulihiola. And this time, I won't pester you to take up a post. By now, I know you well enough to know you can't stay in one place. No more than you can ignore the plight of those in need. Your path will always lead you elsewhere, and you'll continue walking it. Isn't that so?
An adventurer to the marrow you are. What is it exactly that spurs you on?
The legacies I bear. do. As much as I'd love to keep chatting, I need to get going. Still a heap of things to do, and I wouldn't want to leave it all Ikuana. By the way, did Galuja decide to remain in Solution 9? He did. He said that he can consider Tuliula his home, but it's more comfortable over there. Shale keeps an eye on him for us. But we'll visit him as often as we can. He still needs our support, especially when he's agonizing over the inherited authority. Though I told him he needed to make a decision right away, we can postpone it forever eventually. Can't postpone it forever either. I'll do what I can to help Galuja, as well as everyone inside the dome. I promised as much to Sphene. For my part, I'll keep Tuturoya for a time. Among other things, I'd like to look into a problem with the wildlife in Shaloni. If you ever get the urge, Kulo, let's go on another journey together. There's still plenty of places I'd like to show you. Now that sounds like fun. If you ever have a need of me, I'll come running. Oh, and before I forget, I have a gift for you. Can you guess what it is? Alpaca! It comes from Toby's table, of course. And it's sure footed as they come. Perfect for an adventurer who's on the move, eh? Here is the whistle to call it. Right. You really should get going. I really should get going. We'll meet again. Till next time, take care. There it is. All right. We are free. Oh no. Oh no. Fellow citizens of Alexandria, ever since our beloved queen's passing, you have understandably abated in grief, sorrow or darkness for once bright faces. But this is what Her Majesty would have wished. Well, is this what Her Majesty would have wished to see? No, most assuredly not. You know this to be true. We are to honor her memory. We must reclaim smiles, and to that end, yeah, boot it up, baby. Boot up that AMD. Boot up the RTX, baby. It's a Tato! That's right, friends. After a long hiatus, I am pleased to announce the grand reopening of the Arcadian! The realm's finest fighters stand ready to entertain you in glorious, thrilling combat. Come and join us, I bid you, and let your cares be forgotten. Just like that. Skies aflame proclaim night's end, and thoughts unto the adventure attend. The brave make haste o'er the hills and dale. I don't even know what that all said. Wow, thanks for being so fast. Cool. Alright, well we have officially completed the Dawntrail. We got 3 minutes left in Chayette. Alright, let's see where we want to go after this goes off. Hey, Drea! Welcome and congratulations, Drea! Let's see where we want to go. Back to Twitch. Let's see what people are doing. We have a few different options here. Are they actually on? They are. Which one are they doing? Okay, that's fine. We can go into them. Let's get to it. Let me load them up here. Cool. All right, grab your raid message. Thank you guys for joining in today. We'll probably do some fates on stream, just when that kicks over. But thank you guys for joining me on this adventure through MSQ. Thank you for those who jumped in and helped out with some of the fights. Yeah, they're not doing Dawntrail stuff. They're doing Shadowbringers raids, so you don't have to worry about spoilies on this stream. But thank you guys so much for coming in. Have a great and wonderful night, and I will let you guys know when the next time we're going to be streaming is. All right, have a good night.